wasted a Dream Coil and a Chain Frost on that Luna, and killing the Anti-Mage delays that farm even more so. Winner is not really close to her lads at all. I'm surprised to see that nobody on Scourge has picked up a Django. Django is very strong. A very strong item in general, but even more strong in the early game, and you can see that Ultimate Orb being picked up by the Winrar, so she's actually not going for Vlad, which I think is a smart choice because there are no melee heroes. Of course, that'll give your creeps extra armor and lifesteal, and gives Chen creeps a massive buff, but I don't even know if it will be as important. Actually, Vlad's would be more important than an Ultimate Orb. But if she's going to try to get a Hex, looks like it's 21 minutes. They haven't picked up any towers in the last 5 minutes, so they're going to try to settle in, try to get map control. Let's check out some wards really fast. You can see that Gizmo is actually doing a strong job keeping their map constantly warded. Sugar is being harassed a little bit by the Weaver, but you can see that there are a lot of sentry wards countering potential Scourge wards. And in fact, I don't even see any Scourge wards except for this one. So these sentry wards are definitely paying for themselves. Scourge don't have too much vision. Let's just check out Scourge vision really fast. You can see that they basically have minimal vision on the Scourge side of the map. Of course, those towers help their map vision by quite a bit, but it's not really going to be as important because Anti-Mage is getting farmed. Yeah, I didn't really know where I was going with that thought, but anyway, back to Luna Manta style. You know that, of course, Luna's Manta illusions get the bouncing glaives, so even when Manta was being made from a diffusal blade, Luna would still get Manta without the mana burn, because illusions get the bouncy glaives and the bouncy glaive feeling things all over. So a smart purchase, and Manta on Luna is just very, very damaging in general, especially with the Manta buff. Of course, it's not really a recent buff, but it's a very strong item in general. And Chen picked up a Frost Armor creep, smart choice. Counteract a little bit of the Anti-Mage hard-hitting physical hits, and of course counteracting some of the Swarm minus armor. And they felt like, hey, Glitch has a Frost Armor, I want a Frost Armor too. Anything you can do, I can do. Not as good, because Glitch Frost Armor is of course much more powerful. But Anti-Mage picks up a tower up top. They're going to trade a tower for Roshan kill, maybe try to pick up a second tower. Scourge will take that. They're not going to take, of course, a second tier 2 tower. I would be very shocked. It looks like they're going to actually... Scourge, what are you doing, man? They're going to let the second tier 2 tower fall. So 2 towers for in exchange for Roshan and extra Luna life. I don't know if it was that good of a trade, but maybe it was a trade they felt like they were forced to make regardless. And looks like Scourge are going to try to go for another push, and with Earthshaker having a Blink Dagger, I expect that this push will be much more successful, especially with the Aegis on the Luna, so she can stick around, provide more DPS. Chen has finished the full mechanism along with Arcane Boots. They have extra armor creep. They have some small skeletons taking a couple hits from the tower, which is not insignificant derp. We actually see them doing some split push tactics, and we see that Luna picked up that tower mid. So all exterior towers for the Gizmo team is down, but Puck catches another beautiful Dream Coil, and Tidehunter does get his ultimate off in this case, and 2-for-0 going down already for this Sentinel team, and this Chain Frost will definitely catch the Windrunner. Bouncy off crazy, picks off the Windrunner, and Luna is forced to bail along with the Earthshaker. I don't even think Earthshaker got off his ultimate. No, Earthshaker was not in position to catch an ultimate, so these last couple of team fights have really brought Gizmo back into the game, so it's going to be interesting to see how Aeon Singapore will respond to this. They're starting to lose their grasp on this game. They want to just pick up any push team. Oh, a lucky, I don't know if it was a lucky Sentry Ward, but a very unlucky Sentry Ward for the Earthshaker as he gets insta-killed. So maybe that was for a counter ward. They don't have really any invisible here, so that ward was definitely likely for counter warding. But very unlucky for the Earthshaker. He felt like, okay, there are 5 people here. I can drop a huge ultimate, probably pick off the Puck, probably pick off the Lich, maybe pick off the Weaver. But unfortunately, he could do nothing because he just dead, man. He just gone up and dead. He went up and died, man. Alright. we're going to see Scourge try to get some reinforcements. Chen has no creeps, so Scourge can't really defend this tower too much, and Earthshaker, they put a lot of their early game farm into their Earthshaker, and him being dead doesn't help anything. And Chen is going to die as well. He casts his mechanism, he casts his ultimate, and he's going to actually survive. A brilliant shackle shot, a broken shackle shot catches 2 heroes, and Sentinel are forced to retreat, but they'll take it. They took an Earthshaker, they took the last couple of team fights, and they took the tier 2 towers, so they only have 2 more exterior towers to go until they catch up. And Luna managed to finish the Manta style, but Puck is coming in from the rear to get some reinforcements. Drops a Dream Claw on the Luna. Luna has 0 mana, and Luna's gonna definitely die. Oh, but the Aegis pops a giant ultimate by the Earthshaker, gets a Fissure and a Frostbite, and wow, nice team fight. That could be the fight that Scourge had been looking forward to bring themselves back into the game. They have to push now. Let's just check out the buyback gold. Anti-Mage might be able to buy back 1100 gold. It's level 16. Buyback gold, buyback cost 900, so you can definitely buy back. So if Scourge push, I definitely think that Anti-Mage will buy back for sure. But a brilliant ultimate. They lost the Aegis on the Luna, but they got the Puck and they got the Anti-Mage. 2 of the most deadly heroes on the Sentinel team. Weaver, 86, picked up a Hood, Vite Booster, and a Medallion of Courage. Not going to pick up a Radiance, probably at all, anytime soon. Probably before this game ends, because Scourge are going to push in. They didn't waste, but they used up the Echo Slam, of course, on the bottom lane, but I think that was well worth it. Anti-Mage didn't buy back, he just waited for the respawn, and Anti-Mage is going to blink in, try to do some damage. Oh, but man, minuses the Chen net creep, and they picked up the tower. That's pretty important. Puck is taking some damage. Shit's happening. Not really, but we're going to actually see Anti-Mage pick off the Windrunner. Windrunner has been constantly out of position. I've been pretty disappointed with this Windrunner play. Giant Ravage, Dream Call, Chain Frost, massive team fights all over the face of the Scourge team. And without, I don't know if they should have been pushing without that Earthshaker ultimate. That, I think, like, they must have known that Anti-Mage would revive. I know that they're a push team. I know they want to end this game as soon as possible. I think they should have waited for that Earthshaker ultimate, and now you can see it's still 20 seconds before cooldown. So, did Luna buy back again? I think Luna actually bought back again. No, I think Luna actually got Holy Persuaded back to base, so good play by Chen saving the Luna. Luna can carry pretty well, but I think the Manta Illusions just die so quickly to the massive AoE potential of the Sentinel team. And she's just now skilling the Lunar Blessing, so she max glaze first and got some stats. I don't know if I really approve of that. I think Lunar Blessing is too good of a skill these days, and the damage it gives to your allies is very significant as well. So I think I would have liked to see Lunar Blessing maxed a little bit faster. Windrunner hasn't really had too much of an impact. She has 100 creep kills, but look at her items there, and just not very significant, but a nice shackle shot. Enchant Totem, a Fissure, doing a lot of damage to Anti-Mage. An Echo Slam, they burst down the Anti-Mage and they kill him. And this time Anti-Mage does not have enough gold to buy back, so now is the time. But they use the Earthshaker ultimate again, so they have to push within the next, literally, 30 seconds before Anti-Mage revives. Let's see, I'm guessing Ravage. Ravage is still on cooldown. It's going to come back right when the Anti-Mage respawns, so now is Scourge's chance. They must push now before Ravage gets off cooldown. But they have to teleport back, and they're going to farm the mid-wave. Scourge are making some questionable decisions, in my opinion. Of course, they are professional players. They're 800 trillion times better than I am, but I can't say that I like these decisions. They push without the Earthshaker ultimate, and now they're not going to push without the Tidehunter ultimate, and with the Anti-Mage being dead, and Anti-Mage is going to respawn without being pressured too much, and he's going to be fine, and that just ensures that there will be a very significant Ravage. Looks like Sentinels smoke up. They want to try to get a gank on the Scourge team, but Scourge are doing a pretty good job being clumped up, aside from the Luna. Or maybe they're actually going to wait for the Earthshaker ultimate again, which, I don't know. I mean, there's a minute before the Earthshaker ultimate respawns again. Looks like they're going to try to buy enough time, get Luna a little bit more farm, try to get Luna some buyback gold, maybe wait for the next Roshan, but I think they're definitely waiting for the Earthshaker ultimate again, and it looks like Lich fires a Chain Frost, insta-killing that Shen, poor Chen. catching 2 creeps, and they're going to catch the Windrunner and the Crystal Man. Let's see if Tidehunter is going to throw out an ultimate. No, it looks like he feels like he doesn't need to, because the Dream Coil got both of them. Nova, Swarm, lots of damage, killing both heroes, and Crystal Man gets mini stunned by Anti-Mage's ult. So, very, very... This is looking bad for the Scourge. All of their pushes have been counteracted. I mean, Luna's farming okay. Earthshaker didn't die. Their 2 primary farmers haven't been dying, but the Windrunner, I don't know. Very questionable play. Always seems to be out of position. Of course, in that last team fight, Windrunner was picked off screen by the Anti-Mage, I think pretty much by herself. So, not looking good. And Anti-Mage still has the same items as 19 minutes into the game, except he picked up the Manta Style, so not the same items. He picked up the Manta Style. He's been dying. He's died twice since then, so he's lost some gold. He hasn't bought back or anything, but let's just check out his gold really quick right now. You can see he's at 1,800 gold. He has 134 creep kills, probably second most game to the Luna. Luna has 184, but Luna's bought back once. She's died a couple more times. Well, once more than the Anti-Mage. Let's see if she's going to pick up an Eagle Horn. Yep, picks up an Eagle Horn, and this is... They have to exploit the advantage. I don't even know if the Scourge has an advantage anymore. That's the problem. So, very interesting game. Very interesting. Yeah, I hope you are all enjoying it. I'm actually approaching 10k views, which is not very significant in the grand scheme of any YouTube, but I think it's a very cool milestone. I'd like to get more subscribers, but views are very nice. So, shoutouts to all of you people who have been viewing. I'm doing this for you guys. Also doing this for myself because I'm an egotistical bastard and I like listening to myself talk, even though when I hear myself recorded on hear my recorded voice on a track, I always cringe because I think my voice sounds much worse than how I hear it when I talk aloud without listening to myself on a recorded track. Yes, that was very articulate. So, that daily dose of articulation is brought to you by Bballin. No problem. I do my best to be very articulate, as you might tell. Anti-Mage is farming away. Let's see what he's going to pick up next. Still hasn't upgraded the boots. Might be saving for an Eagle Horn, might be saving for buyback. I think buyback might be the smart choice because if Scourge win a fight, I don't think they can win another one against another Anti-Mage, but if Sentinel win a fight, then the game is pretty much over, and they're going to pick up this tier 2 tower. And Anti-Mage is farming some neutrals. Roshan's up, and Scourge has lost a lot of their map control. Earthshaker has picked up an Axe. This is probably one of the most farmed Earthshakers I've ever seen. Axe, Blink Dagger, Bottle, Wand, Boots, and several TP skills, and he's been pretty significant in picking off the Anti-Mage, dropping some very strong ultimates. A huge battle breaks off. Dream Coil, Echo Slam, Edge, what a brilliant Echo Slam. That might turn the battle, and Luna's doing so much damage. And Chain Frost was late, and Luna picks up a triple kill. Wow. I thought for sure that Scourge were going to lose the next team fight, and iceiceice is trolling. He's rickrolling. He's being he's just trolling mad hard. He's never going to give you up. And as he picks up the triple kill, and that is very significant. Wow. I'm sorry I missed the very initial stage, but you can guess what happened. Puck dropped a Dream Coil on at least 3 heroes. This Puck has been dropping brilliant Dream Coils all game, but they didn't catch the Earthshaker. They couldn't disable the dagger. Maybe they thought Tidehunter's ultimate following up. Tidehunter dropped a very nice ultimate. But the Swarm nor the Tidehunter ultimate could catch the Earthshaker, who just blinked into a shit ton of damage and pretty much wiped the Scourge team, allowing iceiceice to pick up a triple kill. And with iceiceice getting that butterfly and the Aegis, it's going to be very, very tough for the Scourge to counteract. Lich was out of position in that last fight. Chain Frost would have done a lot of damage, but that Aegis and the lack of ultimates on the Sentinel side, Scourge has a better team fight, but when their ultimates are on cooldown, they can't really do too much unless, Weaver has no items, basically at all. Anti-Mage hasn't picked up anything too significant, and looks like iceiceice is just going to right-click, and those bouncy glaives are doing so much damage. You can see how much damage